Storm chasers love the adrenaline rush that comes while hot on the trail of extreme weather.
We're in a tornado watch that's been issued until 8 o'clock this evening. This cloud here is starting to drop down a little bit.
But what happens when the storm turns around and chases them?
Oh! Oh my God! The car was just struck by lightning! Oh my God!
May 7th, 2000. Under bright skies, storm chaser John Person begins to record his experience.
Welcome to Kimball, Nebraska. Just inside the Nebraska border. One of those situations where I'm not sure if we're at ground zero or not. Typically during a storm chase, the skies will be really sunny and clear and look very safe, but then all of a sudden in the afternoon, clouds will just start boiling up out of nowhere, and then the action quickly begins from there. Okay, as you can see, things are starting to fire up. We got some good convection here.
John makes the risky choice to chase alone today. He does, however, make sure to stay connected.
Over here is the ham radio. You can see some of the antennas there.
After 3 hours on the road, he sees the development he's been waiting for.
Behind me is a fully formed cell. I'm on the eastern side of it now, which means that I want to get around it. Coming in behind the storm is the safest part of the storm because you're not threatened by the storm coming at you, but at the same time, you're in the part of the storm where any tornadoes will typically form.
To his dismay, he sees he's in exactly the wrong place.
Unfortunately, it looks like I'm headed more into the center of this cell than I'd like to. I realized that I had to drive through the thunderstorms in order to get to the back side of them. We're in a tornado watch that's been issued until 8 o'clock this evening. This cloud here is starting to drop down a little bit.
Despite the risk, John continues to record, a dangerous distraction in an already tense situation.
Again, very dangerous. This is borderline stupid. There's all kinds of things you have to be ready for. There's heavy rain, strong winds. Very strong winds, gusts easily up to about 50 to 60 miles an hour. Potentially damaging hail, and of course, tornadoes, some of which may be wrapped in rain that you can't even see.
But as he nears the back edge of the powerful storm, he makes the mistake of thinking the worst is behind him.
I relaxed somewhat as I got to where I wanted to be and realized I was probably okay.
Wrong.
Very well-defined rain shaft over here. We'll get a better shot of that pretty soon as we're in the clear.
John is about to get a shot, but not the kind he expected.
Oh! Oh my God! The car was just struck by lightning! Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy! It was like somebody had smashed concrete blocks on the back of my truck. It was this loud, shattering sound out of nowhere with no warning whatsoever. Oh! It shot like orange and purple sparks out over the front of the windshield. It instantly filled the interior of the truck with smoke. I swore my head off. The car was just struck by lightning! I was terrified because I realized what had just happened. Oh my God! Holy! I thought I was going to be electrocuted or suffocating in smoke. I totally thought I was going to die. So I absolutely panicked.
Even for a battle-scarred veteran storm chaser, taking a direct hit like this is a bone-chilling moment.
I started honking on the horn because there was an RV in front of me. I thought I would try to get their attention, but they just sped on ahead, and I actually don't blame them at all because they might have thought that they were next.
Alone, John pulls out his cell phone.
I need to stop! I need to call 911 right away!
As John calls for help, his footage is cut off for several minutes.
The thing about the 911 call is that they didn't know exactly where I was, and neither did I, so it took them about 15 minutes to get there.
Now that the storm has passed and help has arrived, John begins to film again.
I'm here with the Nebraska Sheriff, and the truck was just struck by lightning. Imagine that.
When the officer showed up, it's like neither of us could believe what had just happened.
Here's the flat tire. You can see where the lightning went in, right there in the corner. And it also got the back tire, which is this one. Again, you can see where the lightning actually went and conducted on through.
The lightning current was so strong that even though the tires were made of rubber, there was enough steel in the tires to channel the electricity, and it caused them to instantly go flat.
The lightning takes quite a toll on his equipment.
What happened was that it hit the radio antenna for a ham radio, and it used to be right here. Big antenna going up about that high. You can see there's some scorch marks on the back of the truck here.
John is lucky to escape with his life, with unbelievable footage and a lesson he'll never forget.
When other people see the video, they're just as amazed as I am, but they're also relieved because they realize you really are safe in your vehicle during a thunderstorm.
Ah! Oh my God! The car was just struck by lightning! Oh my God!